Eventually I hit the right set of buttons. That'll make my game work. Eventually. Just like, I guess you couldn't do like a random... I was thinking like, oh, you know, you just have a random button generator. Right, like, basically like Twitch-based Pokemon, but for like, just a computer doing it instead of people. And, but I don't know if you can have it hit like multiple buttons, right? So you do like a control click and a whatnot. Okay. Actually, we'll ditch the needle for now. Even though I guess technically he could be the healer, but yeah. We got a couple quests to do. We got a couple quests to do that require us not have our party of decision. I mean, technically we still gonna have our party of choice because, you know, we lack one. Where we go? Wow, actually, maybe we should just have you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna have some nonsense party. We're gonna have some nonsense party. Just to the streets real quick. We're gonna go pick up Darien as well. Will it be ideal? No. Will it be good? Also probably no. But, ass. Sorry, I don't know why that joke tickled me. But they're both together next to each other. And I'd rather make one trip rather than two. So, you know, just drop those two nerds off and pick up these two nerds. Although I guess now we lack somebody to make Arcana checks, don't we? Rip. I don't think there's a way for me to view... Well, let's just hope... Well, actually, I know we're going to make some Arcana checks, so one more time. One more time. We'll drop off Lamb and pick up Nenio. Okay. I don't like the party. I don't love the party, but you know what? It's just the party. Okay. And there's the ball slump, which is a little bit upsetting. Can we even get there? Oh, it's still gonna go. How am I tired before Nenny was tired? Oh, we basically walked far enough that it's you know, it's pointless. Issue that decree again. Just waiting for the bash to finish. We need to send our armies out a little bit more. Army 2 is walking over. Army 1 was walking over there. Oh boy. That's a little annoying. That's fine. Army 2. There's a couple messes over here I'd like you to clean up. In theory. In practice. What the fuck? I'm also wondering what I need to where I should expand to an outpost. So we have one here we can teleport to. We have one there we can teleport to. We might put one down here just to make it a little bit easier to get to this area. Because that can be for here. This one was kind of a waste, but I didn't really know how it worked at the time, so, you know. There's one further ahead up here that I had, like, actually right there in Polaria's Fall. And I've also built 4 things in it. Beautiful. That'll probably be the upgrade. Just because I think it's a day's travel from there to there. And it does seem to be a decent place in terms of, actually, yeah, probably like 2 days travel from there to there. Reinforcements from Carnarvon ran to demonic Blockade have turned out to be bait. Once command from Abyss settled scores. His armies cut the commanded forces from Dresden in order to engage the enemy cities. Successful battle. Ah, I see. I understand now. Though I don't understand how they're actual units if they were also bait. But, you know, I'm paid to lead, not to read. And or question things. I will never find the word to describe how I felt when I saw Ayamade, but one thing I can say is I'm glad it appeared when we've just won back Dresden. Would have been embarrassing otherwise. I'm not sure it was Dresden that interested her so much, and as other circumstances. But your paladin pride would have you think no other. But your paladin pride would have you think otherwise, no doubt. I might have had a little bit of a stroke reading that. Don't let you tick. Bastion Fortress, excellent. Becoming a dragon. Mysterious Wonder, who calls herself a dragon, Scion, is asking the commander for help. She claims that her heritage grants her the ability to transform into a true dragon. To do so, she needs to track down an evil dragon, kill it, eat its heart, and wash herself in its hot blood. No one will need supplies and possibly a number of loyal allies. Greater Frost Dragon Bane hand +5. I wish you could see what Grey Boar is wielding right now. I don't know if that's even that good, really. Because Dragon Bane, who cares? Greater Frost is fine. +5 is also good, but I have to load out of the screen. I've got to then check Grey Boar's weapons. I've got to load back into the screen. You know. +2 or a one-handed hammer +2. Let's get the hammer for Grey Boar, I guess. I mean, granted, I guess she does become a dragon if you help her out. I don't know if it's repeatable though. And I don't want just one fucking dragon. Because it just seems kind of annoying. Ah. Fuck it. So the warden stands no chance against the dragon on her own, but if she is escorted by a dependable retinue, well, she might just succeed on her quest. Oh, that's right. It's not even the fucking right thing. You don't need to move some stuff around. You might also just sell the inn, because the inn, what is it? 200 finance if there's no. I don't know. Okay. Oh no. I mean, he's already summoned the fucking thing, so. Oh, yeah, that's right. they don't count as actual units. No, because when you're playing as a necromancer, you want to get more kills, so it's usually worth it to try to up the amount of shit you kill. But we're not playing a necromancer. There's no, you know, well, there might be some benefit to getting more kills. I'm not 100% sure. But there isn't currently a benefit for it as far as more. So, you know. Fucking cunt. Is it not a new turn? Oh, there it is. I don't... Now if I was for making them walk around. Oh, the way he fucking twisted around on that horse. Oh, we're allowed to have our fucking archers back now. Thank you. In turn 10, since the command base defeated unit, the soldier finds several notes and instructions from the influential demons in the Threshold Fortress. Studying them carefully, the officer drew a number of important conclusions demon tactics. These conclusions are correct or not remains to be seen in battles to come. What kind of fucking reward is that? You might or might not have learned something useful. You're not sure. Oh, geez, thanks. Oh, they're whites. They're not even fucking zombies. Probably should have checked that first. That's great. That was stupid of me. I should have. Let's waste a turn. If he's gonna attack the guys who are made for attacking, then, you know, I'm not gonna complain. We'll take down the bigger unit, the other unit first. Gonna focus on him. Wow. Progressively getting worse and worse. I could have struck them with a holy bolt or whatever the fuck they're called. It's weird how the unit seems to get tougher the less like stuff it has in it. $14 to 83. 14 to 8. It's the same thing. Did the, No, he didn't. I was gonna say, did these guys have any special abilities? I guess the guys who replaced them, who we replaced, the other ones weren't exactly special either, so... I guess the issue with them is that they're losing more and more levels or whatever as time goes on. The innervate stuff. Which is not ideal, and it's why they're getting weaker and weaker, but... I just love a game gets slowly harder tactic. Pretty good. And now we suddenly decide to attack somebody else. I don't understand what the targeting order is. Is there something about those knights that makes them a better target for him? Like, I mean, obviously anybody's a better target than the fucking literal defender unit, but still, why? Why? Honestly, just fucking bail. It's better to have him do nothing than it is for him to suck up the, you know, the healing. Rather save mana than, you know. Just get this over with. Please, love of God. I wonder if that'd be even fightable. Fuck it. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. I think maybe this combat is viable. That was also the wrong person to heal. Okay. Combat's not viable. Bum, 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 bum. You can do however. Fuck. Blah, 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 blah. There we go. Beautiful. Oh my god. Yes, thank you. I read it, you know. Okay. Oh, I don't think I can. No, either way, it's on cooldown. Axe throwers, Vanguard, axe throwers. Give it a shot. A little worried about that, but you know. Jeez. Oh, beautiful. What are we gonna deal? No more mana wasted. Fucking hell. There was so much blood in that Minotaur. He was like a balloon. True dragons deliver to thousands of years. Who is that? Oh. Yeah, whatever. There was an accident, but you know. Whatever. And he was just intended to be a scoot. I don't know if I can delete the unit either. Yeah, fucking greater fireball. I don't know what to play that. too much fucking faff. It's just too much faff. Too much shite. Clogging up the pipes. Mm-mm. Hypothesis. My party's sexual interest in me surged when it became known that I was a kitsune. I am going to survey the comrades in order to confirm my hypothesis. Asmore boy, what is it about foxes you find sexually appealing? Be precise. And so, you do not even consider the possibility that I do not find, oh, dash it all, the tail, obviously. Darien confirmed furry? Question mark. I'm gonna do this one first, only because I know it's not like Sheila's gonna leave the group based off of this. And I don't know what's gonna happen to Darien after his quest, so... I imagine one of the outcomes is probably he dies. I've not done anything with Darien's quests. 100%, you know... honesty. Not a glow. So, I don't really like Darien. So I'm not invested in him at all, but at the same rate. And I'd rather have him here than not if I'm gonna have to do this quest as well. We're finally here. The whole time, I've been so worried. I just can't stop thinking about the stolen souls. Greetings, Commander. Ellen greets you with the discipline of a soldier. He is calm and composed, and his voice is steady. I kept watch, just like you instructed. They're definitely keeping the trapped souls here. I've seen the jeweler myself, but the place is well guarded. We'll have to fight our way inside. Yeah, and I don't think this was just... and it won't be just a small skirmish. It seems like all surviving cultists fled from the wound after they lost the Canopus in Dresden. Jana stands next to Ellen and tries to look confident. You can tell she wants to prove herself. She's just doing her best to regain everyone's trust. It looks like the place belongs to those Baphomet creeps. See that points with a few familiar symbols. I knew it. I knew this was one of their schemes. It was too elaborate to be the Descarites? Well, it looks like we're up against cultists, demons, the usual. There's one more thing I should mention. Derek Sunhammer is here. I saw him in the entrance of the cave. He had the trapped souls with him, or rather, the jewelry that contains the trapped souls. He was looking at the different pieces, holding their gemstones up to the light, and he was admiring his handiwork. It's safe to assume that he's a significant figure within the cult, and that means he'll probably be a formidable opponent. And we'll give those cultists a good thrashing. We'll make those assholes pay for what they've done. I guess we'll stay here and guard the entrance, so you don't get stabbed in the back. If you need help, we'll be there straight away. You bet we will. I'll never desert my friends again. For the League of the Inspiring card, I'm so happy that you're both here. We'll save the day. Together. Together, with friendship and all that.
Let's prove their logic is lacking.
Jeez Louise, girl. Good work.
The light take you.
Oh, it's like a bull sculptor. I was like, what the fuck's... Why are there tongues on the, I thought there were tongues. What kind of tongues? But yeah, you're fucking shining like a fucking star, Arashule. Of course, she's leveled up by herself for some reason. That or she's just catching up. I don't know. Let's see. No, she's for some reason slightly ahead of us in level. Though I must say she definitely deserves the fucking extra experience based on that fucking combat. But I didn't think that it gave out experience in any kind of weird manner. It's kind of weird that Arashule can't fly. Like, she can, but she never actually is able to use the flying. Into gym shading. Basic piece. Okay. It seems like Baphomet really likes those kind of like Color-based puzzles. Ooh.
Shall not be sweet from the path. I sense something. I'm glad I was useful to you.
Let us press on.
There is no light here.
Let's have some.
Whoa.
I will resist.
Did not notice the door there.
To the fray.
Simply business.
Killing is what I was made for.
Do I need to pick Darien spells, by the way? No. Oh, jeez. Oh, that healing was fucking pointless.
Inheritor, guide my blade.
Whoa, that was a mistake.
It's your time to cease to exist. Do not hold back.
The light. Take you.
Jeez Louise, guys. Have some fucking lizards, I guess. I don't know. Should probably just switch those spells out, honestly.
Prepare yourself.
This will leave a bruise.
Victory is worth the pain. You're in my way.
Desna, guide my hand.
You had your chance.
Oh, this might be like a get rid of
Make your peace.
Why does she have a... I don't see a regeneration on there.
Simply business.
I will resist.
You don't happen to have a spell, do you? Nope, that's not what I wanted. You just have an entire set of spells here that I just... You don't have Greater Enemy Dead, though, which is kind of the better of the two. That's weird. Why can I... Oh, I can cast it as a swift action. So I can either cast it 7 times as a regular action or 3 times as a swift action. I have no clue what the... Wow, a lot of spells here that I don't actually have on my thing. Soul Reaver is no good. It's going to be too much damage to everybody around it. Create Undead, actually, is there. I don't like that.
I must withdraw.
I don't have enough space on my fucking thing to, you know. This was just a bad fucking fight, man.
It's your time to cease to exist.
Prepare yourself.
You're in my way.
I welcome your company.
We win this war.
Okay. Hey, we fought so hard to get in this room. What's in the room? Bunch of garbage. One of those terrible fucking bull skulls. So, like, I don't know if they're the same fucking shit as they were in the other place, but that's nice that I didn't. So that was the bottom of the list. Ugh.
Finished here. Is there more?
This is gonna be a fucking issue, isn't it? What's behind the door? Is it instant death? More or less. Aren't you two fucking idiots to be guarding the door? Master Derek looks just as friendly and polite as he did on the day he welcomed you into his jewelry shop in Dresden. His attire is still rich and exquisite, but it now features a gem-encrusted symbol of Baphomet. A grotesque shadow hovers beside him. A demon, perhaps the same one that stole the jewelry at Elaine's wedding. Ah! The victorious commander and his valiant companions. I was so certain that you had been swallowed up by the abyss. Oh well, life is full of disappointments. Cultists are so talkative these days. Why don't you skip the heart-to-heart and get down to business? The demon at Master Derek's side laughs nastily. Why, valiant paladin, don't you want to know who you've really been dealing with this whole time? He's not just a cultist or a demon worshipper. You're talking to the Grand Master of the Templars of the Ivory Labyrinth. Well, I'm the person who killed Baphomet. You did not kill him, not permanently. No, you defeated him once. It's a remarkable achievement, of course. But if you were expecting me to be impressed or intimidated, I'm afraid I shall have to disappoint you. I do not mourn my master's temporary demise, but if his defeat is nothing more than a setback. We may be forced to retreat, but like the tide, we will always return. However, even the permanent death of a Lord Baphomet would not sway me from my beliefs. His accent's got a little bit weirder as it's gone on. Do you know, he's gone ill soon. You know, the abyss is so beautiful. It spawns new beasts to replace the old. It sustains itself in an endless cycle, the unchanging sum of chaos and evil. It will never cease to exist. The voice is a mixture of zeal and admiration. If Lord Baphomet reaches its end, I will simply find myself a new master. You can ask whatever you'd like, and maybe you'll answer. But you don't need to address me by title. Though it sounds formidable, it's purely honorary, and places no obligations upon me, which suit me perfectly. Isn't the answer obvious? I wanted to spread terror throughout the city, and I used these souls as leverage to coerce people into doing my bidding. I spent years developing a reputation amongst men deviating high society. I don't fucking know where it's gone. I don't know where the accent's even gone. Oh, hi. Everyone knew who I was. My work was in high demand. Then, slowly, with almost surgical precision, I decided to distribute the demonic jewelry. I knew when to sell someone a useless bauble, and when to give somebody something special. Then I ordered the demons to act, or whatever. And all the jewelry had gemstones that were designed to ensnare souls. It's gotten worse without the accent. I told the demons to capture the souls of the jewelry's owners and bring them to me. All across Mendev, dozens of mortals were suddenly trapped. All of their friends and loved ones were left alone in their grief. They held the lifeless bodies of their children, of their beloved, or clung to the hope that maybe, someday, there would maybe be a way to bring them back. And that's when I struck. I threatened, I coerced, I offered hope, and everything I could to tear down your crusade from the inside. If you had stayed in the abyss a little longer, even a couple months would have sufficed, you would have had an altogether different welcome waiting for you. You would have returned to find Mendev engulfed in civil war. I've met all kinds of monsters, but none of them has been this full of themselves. Oh, brave, brave paladin. His voice is kind, almost sympathetic. You know so little of this world, and understand even less. Look, man, I genuinely don't care. Look at your friends, brave paladin. Look at the commander, the Crusade's greatest hope. You've led them all to their deaths.
Let's make this quick.
Perfect.
You had your chance.
Desna, guide my hand.
Strike as one.
Kid, I wouldn't get too close to that hole.
Make your peace.
Simply business.
I will resist. Your struggles end here.
Oh, Darren probably should turn that off, huh? I mean, it could be a decent ability, but it's definitely not amazing if it dispels good effects on him. So how was your fight, buddy? Master Derek's son Hammer is gravely wounded, but he does not lose his composure. He remains calm and dignified in the face of death. It seems that I have made a mistake. I should not have fought you. Still, I do not regret taking this risk. He turns to Sela, and there's a malevolent gleam in his eyes. You may have the commander by your side, but look at yourself, Paladin. Look at those you've taken under your wing. Derek's mouth twists in an unpleasant smile. Your friends are a thief, a coward, and a stubborn oaf. You wouldn't unite them. You couldn't unite them, or inspire them to do great deeds. On the contrary, you made everything worse. Yet here you are now, blaming me for everything that's happened to, as if this is all my fault. Somehow, I am responsible for all your woes. My evil plans and schemes have ruined your lives. You believe that if you can just rid the world of evil people like me, it will become a paradise. Life will be fair and just, and everyone will be joined together in the bonds of friendship. He burst into wheezing laughter. I was trying to combine the two. And then falls silent forever. Sheila stares at Derek's lifeless body. She is breathing heavily, but you can't tell if it's from the intensity of battle, or she's simply overwhelmed with emotion. Is it over? Have we removed the evil? Why, that cultist scum. Even on death's door, he was spewing venom. Jenna pauses as if she's had a sudden revelation. Wait, we won, right? We completed our mission. Her eyes light up with excitement. A credulous smile spreads across her lips. It doesn't matter. We've tried to poison. He tried to poison our souls, but his words meant nothing. He is lost. Commander, Sela, I spoke harshly to you before. I said things that I regret, but I shouldn't have ever doubted you. The victory would not have been possible without your help. Sela listens to all the silence, then turns to you. There's a question in her eyes. She smiles grimly. Yes, you're right. We'll discuss this later. She picks up a bowl of jewelry and pours the contents into a pouch. Inside the bag, the gemstones gleam ominously. We have the souls. I'll keep them with me until we reach Dresden. Let's go, Sullivan. I don't want to stay here any longer. This is gem having 9 lux. Color evokes the pale blue hues of deep snow like the warm yellow glints. Winter, then move to autumn. He's got some fucking nice ass gear on him. Ring of Renowned Artisan. Shame I'll be able to do that with my Amulet of Deep Roots. Actually, it's great some. Pretty good.
Finished here. Is there more?
Let's everybody a quick level up. The Missy for the paralyzed. Spelling attack. That's where opponents don't sneak attack damage by a character's ability. Yeah, look, that's actually pretty good. I wonder if that means I should probably give him the invisibility belt or weird clashing rocks. And now the one I actually have to do myself. Okie dokie. Okie dokie, okie dokie. Artichoke, artichoke. Stagger things we're gonna do. I mean, confused is annoying. Annoying, exhausted is also annoying. But staggered, I think, is a bigger issue. Also, I think the Triceratops just got bigger. I can't tell. Genuinely. He gets bigger, but like, you know. What is bigger to the Triceratops? Like, how big is he comparatively? Where does it go? We definitely need to, do some of that stuff. Put some of that items on him, but this is probably the worst way to fucking find this thing, but at the same rate. Let's start the year with winter. And then move into general. Amber is that for autumn. So let's start the year in winter, then move to autumn. Oh wait, no. Autumn, flow into spring and summer. Read the last season. Yay! Nice, the roll back down. Yay. Okay. Also, let's see. You can have this. I'm gonna get that bad boy. Dinosaurs lost all equipment again. For the bajillionth time. I can't tell if it's at my door or not. I want it to be, so it's not. Dex and Constitution, not really important stuff, but is he wearing just a regular? He is. Second. Would you like more contradictions? Ugh. Well, we all missed a perception check on something. If you read this note, I must be dead. And even in death, I have lured you into my trap. Greed is a sure path to the grave. What? One Glasborough? Who isn't even... Oh, there he goes. I'm like, what's he doing? And, apparently a mythic Punjab. Actually, no, it's not Punjab, it's, Punajai.
No glory without risk.
Oh, that was me.
You're in my way.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
was wondering why the spell suddenly changed. I thought, oh, maybe I scroll up and need more spells.
Prepare yourself.
You had your chance.
The light take you!
Strike as one.
Desna, guide my hand.
Does not take the wheel.
I'm alright. I'm alright. Into the fray! Hey!
How do you not have to spell magic? Oh, these are the new spells you got.
Attack.
Make your peace.
Simply business.
That's kind of funny that he left, like, you know. Oh, wait, let's do it back to topic, thank you.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
I guess the, I don't know.
Something's not right here.
Maybe not. So I guess that the thing was to see the trap there, but nope, no, it was just to see that. It's kind of hard to tell, like, who didn't do the perception check sometimes. Oh, I see. Give her a heal. The random you left behind. Yeah, but same rate, you know. Fuck it.
You know, Greybor, you fuss over your name and reputation so much. You could give some of my fellow nobles a run for their money.
As well I should. For a lord, a name is a pretty bauble. But my name is a tool. It's my bread and butter.
Bread and butter. I like the way you said that. Very enunciated. Can't hit spacebar. I'm scratching my leg. With my mouse hound. My mouse head. I'm sure you can guess which one it is, you know. It's not like I'm a fucking dirty southpaw. Imagine being racist, but only towards left-handed people.
Godspeed.
Probably best to go talk to him, huh? Maybe not. I figured that we didn't want to suspect an ambush by,
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
You require my unbiased opinion? Bah, and
The waiting's never fun.
Leodor plays his role perfectly. He stands before the improvised place of execution, formidable and emotionless, like a living embodiment of inescapable retribution. Commander, I am glad to see that you held up to your end of the deal. The Mendev Inquisition thanks you. You'll be to take custody of the criminal now. It is hard to read anything on Darian's face. My, what a curious installation. Count Ariande, the Mendev Inquisition finds you guilty of treason, criminal links to demonic cults, overseeing the murders of several of the country's citizens who were killed and decapitated by you or your accomplices in Canabras and a range of other places. I led a Leoder Hawkblade Inquisition and exterminator of the demonic blight of by the grace of the Inheritor, have been authorized to carry out this sentence. Death by fire. With the permission of the commander, we will begin. Perhaps it's your imagination, but the air seems to thicken around you, and ominous whispers rise up within it. The rest of the companions exchange bewildered glances, but keep watching without a word, understanding that something unusual is about to happen. Darian seems shaken. I'm gonna fuck this up. By your words. He looks away for a moment, then asks with feigned glee. I'm burning at the stake, A trifle old-fashioned. I thought you'd offer a little bit more sophisticated for your noble clientele. But what interests me the most is your role in all this, Sullivan. The shadow around you seems to deepen. The light begins to hurt your eyes. Angry whispers hiss in the periphery of your hearing. Anger flares up to Darian's eyes, but he's immediately hides it behind a mask of indifference. Such a highly commendable act of by such a truly decent person. Wouldn't you agree, Commander? Leader stands motionless like a statue. He stares at you expectantly, as asking your permission to continue. Leader gives a barely perceptible nod. The circle's rune starts to glow faintly at his feet. I see no point in going along with this drama any longer. Darian's voice drips with venom. The most contemptuous smile imaginable flashes on his lips. I have no desire to entertain you and your friend, Commander. Feel free to do what you have planned. I hope you attempt to rid the world of Darian Arende. It would not lead to any unforeseen incidents. With a blank face, the Inquisitor raises a torch. Let justice be served! There's a palpable shift in the surroundings. Everything seems to tremble. Like the moment before a thunderstorm, there are no bolts of lightning or rolls of thunder. The sensation of some malicious presence, triumphant and inexorably advancing, rings through the air. It is coming, Commander! But it seems we failed to trick it. The scream of a dozen voices, soundless but powerful, drills into your ears and resounds over the land. The ritual circle drawn by the Inquisitor flares to life.
I will defend my dream.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
I mean,
We shall overcome.
jeez Louise. Ugh, boy. Potion, motion, disease, charm, daggers, magic weapons, ability, score damage, drain, damage, spell to target. Spell to target.
It's your time to cease to exist.
I'll put on this sentence.
I might just end up having to redo that segment with probably a buff on the. I didn't realize I'd be doing such a large amount
I
of
will resist.
checks based on my fucking ability. I've already haste started me. Immune to it.
Do not hold back.
Prepare yourself.
It's immune to Corey.
Strike as one.
No. Sudden silence falls over the battlefield. It is accompanied by the sensation of a sinking into deeper water. Slowly and inevitably. Sorry, wait. A sudden silence falls over the battlefield. It is accompanied by the sensation of sinking into deep water. Slowly and inevitably. The surface grows further and further away. The darkness grows deeper and deeper around you. And below you is nothing but bottomless black. Voices sound inside your head. No, not voices. Images. Ideas. Deal! The blackness seems to extend its hand. A vague extremity, an open palm. Deal! Let go! Let go of us! An agonizing yearning for freedom grows through you, piercing your entire self. It comes from without, but you feel it as your own. Reward! You get reward. Power. Away! We will go. Away! The old door is closing. We will step back. Picture of Darian's severed head dripping with blood appears before your eyes, looking eerily real. A stream of feelings and images clashes in your mind. They cannot be described in any language you know, only sense the general shape of them. The direction, the aftertaste, space, void, death, infinity, journey, escape, hunger, over and over, hunger. Secret, keep the secret, door, close the door, desperate desire to break free from the trap and escape the lances through your mind and heart. The feeling of sinking into the depths is replaced by a sensation of a whirlpool around you. Death, freedom, death.
Defeat is not an option.
So I guess they were offering the option of we behead Darian and we get a reward. And obviously they get away, but you know. Why are they purely dressed in white now? Weren't they wearing blue before?
The light. Take you.
Desna, guide my hand.
Attack!
No, it's immune to it.
We shall overcome.
Hey, buddy, do you mind moving from that spot so that we could, you know, more effectively beat the shit out of you?
I'll remove this obstacle.
I wonder if Darren's gonna be okay in there. So, is he like a mass of floating heads, decapitated heads?
Do not hold back.
That's what I get the feeling that he is. Kind of looks like too. I mean,
You're irrelevant.
look at the heads, I guess.
You're in my way.
It's kind of weird how it's, well, I think it's gotten hard to hit, but it's also not exactly doing anything.
Strike as one.
You had your chance.
Quality. This is such a weird combat. I don't know if it's bugged. I don't know if,
Make your peace.
I also like how apparently,
Attack.
we managed to, ooh, nice fucking set. We managed to trick Darian, but not the other. And granted, don't get me wrong, we failed like all three of those, well, two of the three checks. Which means, you know, I'm completely reasonable that I think that we didn't trick the other, realistically. Maybe at least two of the checks had to be passed. At least, you know, in my mind that makes sense. But again, we don't have a very persuasive character. It's just, you know, he's focused majorly on the, you know, he's a soldier. Not exactly the most persuasive person, he's just kind of like a doer, not a talker.
We shall overcome.
Alright, that's my backstory. But, I don't know. I guess it's probably, like, that's the thing, right? I normally kind of try to focus on other stuff. I don't know, even then. It feels bad to have, like, so much overlapping skill points.
Into the fray.
Prepare yourself.
I wonder if how many turns this takes would affect the effect on Darian.
Do not hold back.
Mind over muscle.
Wow. Darian's just like a skeleton in there. He's been like consumed entirely, like a bunch of piranhas eating a person.
Desna, guide my hand.
I'm sorry, I just thought about a meme about the me explaining how a bunch piranhas could take the flesh off a toddler in 3.5 seconds or something like that, and it's like my boss getting ready to fire me. Of course, it's you know, a picture of Pearson at a Pearson at a moon at an aquarium.
It's your time.
I don't know what's wrong with me and my pronunciations.
The light.
Man, he's there. We go. Where's Darren? It's not. Darren wraps his arms around himself for a moment, clutching at his shoulders. With a slightly crazed look in his eyes, he surveys the area. His gaze resting on anything, never resting on anything in particular. His lips move, but with no sound comes out. At last, the Count says, "It's over." "I hope it is. The commander and I spared no effort to home in on this entity, and then to lure it into a trap. I assume you understand the real reason behind everything we put you through." "Count, I'm actually proud of my overly ruthless Inquisitor speech." "I like you, Sir Not So Ruthless Inquisitor. It's a real shame that I have to kill you." "Jerry, what are you talking about?" "Well," Darren is speaking in a strange manner, apparently marveling at the sound of his own voice, tasting each word on his tongue. "Either that, or the Inquisition will grip me by my throat and finally execute me, unless they decide to lock me up for some closed facility for clerics and mages that would look suspiciously like a prison." Leota remains calm. Despite the heavy toll of combat and the threat to his life, "Count, you are without a doubt guilty of being in contact with a vile entity from beyond, and of concealing signs of its presence in Mendev and the Crusade. That makes you an accomplice to all the crimes committed by this other, whatever it is. Of course, Mendevian justice in all its glory. It is my duty to pass your case in the Inquisition Tribunal. But I am certain that the judges would take into consideration your youth and extreme circumstances under which you first encountered the entity, and they will treat you with leniency. I really doubt your death sentence will even be raised as a possibility." But he pauses. "Count, can you still use your abilities as an oracle?" "What? What does that have to do with—" "You can. I am positive of it. I know how abilities like yours work. Unlike clerics, you do not choose whatever it was. Sorry. That's what I said. Unlike clerics, you do not gain your power by choice. You do not choose your destiny. You are simply chosen. The other, whatever it was, chose you. It became its gateway and thus activated your power. Now it is dead, but the power still remains with you. That means that the gateway wasn't sealed with the death of its creator. Hence you, Count, are an open road into the unknown, where these horrible head-collecting entities come from. You remain a threat, and this means that there's a possibility that the tribunal will decide to send you to a closed asylum, where you remain under the church's supervision for the rest of your life." He licks his lips nervously. "Of course, although those assembled here, I may know the least about the creatures, these creatures and what they were trying to do with me. I was simply instructed to keep my mouth shut. Otherwise, the next severed head would be my own. So I say nothing. I said nothing. I have been saying nothing for 10 long years, while they used me to come and go from this world as they pleased. Oh, I don't know how it works. I don't know if there was some road inside me, or where it may lead." "Another way? I'm afraid there is no such way, Commander. Don't ask me to sacrifice my principles. I will never do that. The only thing I can say is the tribunal's verdict, no matter what it will be most probably not be carried out as long as the acts of hostilities continue in the Crusade. But after they are over, we will have to step in." "Actually, there is another way. You can kill me right here and now." Darian chuckles and waves his hand and rubs his eyes tiredly. "I'm not joking, and I'm not looking to be overdramatic. I am not going to that damn tribunal, and I am not going to any damned asylum. This life, so-called life, that they have prepared for me, is everything I have ever hated with a little extra on top. I will not be able to live like that. I never even wanted to try. I would much prefer to take one final breath as a free man than live a decade more with a noose around my neck." "Huh? You expect me to go be a good little boy and come quietly, do you?" No, he's dead. And I was probably die now, but I will die as my own master. Ha! Yeah, that was a crimes, buddy. Just killed a bunch of fucking Inquisitors. You can't let that fly. Oh, got rid of Darian. God damn it. Whatever. Can't say that was the best way to handle that, but you know. I think it's just important. How much fucking black shit in my hand? And nothing of value was lost. Okay. With Darian fucking out of the picture, he's dead now. He's dead. Cause that's what friends do. Cause that's what friends do. I bet you we could have got a better thing if only we had not screwed up so hard. Okay. These guys, and these guys. Edge are good as well, I think, for one of the armies. Hedge Knights and the Gods. Fuck off with the slow movement. With the chicken strips. Blech. The army is reaching. Yeah, I mean, technically it's not wrong. It's not at all correct, but it's not wrong. They're kind of annoying. They have a thing. That they also probably have. Okay. Okay, guys, you want to play that way? It's going to be a fun day for you. How do you guys like fireballs? Apparently they didn't like it at all. Celia sits quietly with her hands clasped together. She sighs softly, and there's a faraway look in her eyes. You can see her from from her troubled expression that something is bothering her. And there you are, Sylvan. I'm just here. Waiting. Arsenault is going to unite the souls and the bodies just a little longer, and we can put all this behind us. She falls silent and looks down at her hands despondently. It's bothering you. Ugh, where do I even start? It's a lot on my mind. But hey, Sullivan, there's something I have to ask. All of these souls will be returned to their bodies soon. And that means Curl will be free. But what if it's confirmed that he really did work with the cultists? What will you do to him? Here's that sort of make a decision. But suppose he doesn't admit to work like the cultists. Taylor is not willing to let the matter go. What if he claims that he was forced to help them? That they threatened his life? What then? I know it's all hypothetical, but I'd like to know what you do. This is really important to me. He is forced to help them. She nods, her face is unreadable. And let me ask you something else. How do you feel about me, and the part I played in all of this? I talked everyone into going to the Houndheart camps to get the ring. I protected Curl from Eland's blade and saved his life. I'm the reason he, or rather, the demon that took his body, got away. It's my fault, and we didn't find out about the jewelry being dangerous. We could have prevented the theft of so many other souls if it hadn't been for me. Janna found the strength to change. She didn't break. She became a better person. To be honest, I've never seen her more proud and confident than when we defeated Sunhammer. I'm just glad I managed to remain friends with Elan. We were able to help him and Kiana, even though they were tangled up in the schemes of those demon-worshipping cultists. I guess everything turned out all right. We'll get the souls back. Everyone will become back to life, and we'll put all this behind us. When I took my oath as a paladin, I swore to guard the honor of my fellows, have faith in them, and learn the weight of my sword. And I've done those things. So maybe I should stop worrying about what Sunhammer told me before his death. He was just being spiteful, right? His words were full of poison, not truth. She falls silent, turns to you. So, what is the weight of my sword? Only idiots think they're infallible. I may not be smartest person in the room, but I hope I have at least some measure of self-awareness. I need to reflect on everything I've done, on what kind of person I'll become. I guess I have a lot to think about. You make it sound so simple, but it doesn't feel simple. And when I look at you, I see someone who is kind to others. You show emotion. You're not always strict. Maybe that's just how I see you. I don't know. Greetings, Commander. I'm glad there's no woman. I can't remember. I can never fucking remember. I think so. We are ready to return the soul and souls to the bodies and bring these poor people back to life. We will need to help them get over their initial shock, and your presence will undoubtedly help ease their transition. First, I need your companion, Sela. Everyone is waiting for you. Me? Why? Because we want you to set their souls free. We all agreed that you should be the one to do it. After all, you saved these people. You should be the one to bring them back to life. You confuse me with someone else. I'm Sela, the blockheaded paladin. I'm no hero. Like I said, it was a collective decision. We all agreed that it should be you, the loved ones of the victims, the Houndhearts, myself, and I'm not going back and ask them how to find someone else. So stop arguing. Let's go. Seems like the most dangerous way to fucking do that. He's still in costume. They're all still in costume. Oh my god. Good days and clear skies. What do you say? Where are we off to today? See the dog soul. That's too far. Oh, Curl. You see Curl standing among those who have been rescued. He's looking around awkwardly, shifting from one foot to the other, as if he's not sure what to do with himself. When he notices you and Sela, he pales slightly, but takes a step forward. Thank you for so much for saving me from the demons. He bows his head. Alright, I'll tell you. I met this guy before the attack on Conabris. He said he felt sorry for me. He talked about the condemned. And how awful the Crusaders were to me. He told me that I should take matters in my own hands, that I should be my own master, and decide my own fate. When the demons attacked Conabris, and the city fell into chaos, he found me again. He introduced me to a few of his pals and called himself a Templar of the Every Labyrinth. He told me to spy on the Crusaders who were trying to take back the city. I didn't want to help them, but they threatened me. They even cast a spell on me. I don't know what it was, but it felt like torture. I curled up and sobbed like a baby. And they told me that the city belonged to them now, and that they'd kill me if I didn't cooperate. So I agreed. But I didn't want to. I swear. I really didn't. I wanted to run away. I thought if I could just get me some money, I could escape the city. I could go far, far away. Somewhere where they'd never find me. The Crusaders could deal with those cultists. I just wanted to be free. And that's when I had the idea to steal Elan's ring. It was worth a small fortune, and I needed the money. I didn't want to hurt Elan. I didn't want to hurt any of you. But I didn't know what else to do. So I took the ring, and, well, the demon took control. I guess you know the rest. I was stuck in the ring, and that scumbag stole my body. And damn you, Carl, you could have told us you were being threatened by cultists. We would have helped. But I wanted to free them, Sela. He sighed sadly. I'll be honest with you. I'm not much of a crusader. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad I met you, Elan and Jana. I couldn't ask for better friends. But I'm not cut out for war. I didn't like fighting demons, and I don't want to die. That's too heavy a sentence for a simple thief. She glances at you and then says quietly, he has a point. Punishment should fit the crime. A harsh sentence won't change what's happened, and it won't turn him into a better person. And after everything he's been through. See a flicker of hope in Curl's eyes. Well, you can bet I'm not going to steal or hobnob with the cultists. I swear. I swear on me, anything you like. I've been thinking about Conabris. I'll take a long time to rebuild the city, and I'm sure they could use an extra pair of hands. I could be a laborer until I learn an honest trade. The problem is, right, we just told Sela to be more lawful. But then, you know, I really would have loved like like an insight check here, right? Some way to tell if he was lying or not. You know, is he being genuine about his desire for reform, or is he being just a lying asshole? Really? I mean, is that the honest truth? Yep, the honest truth. Cheers up, lad. It'll all work out for you. I say this is one former thief to another. Hopefully. To hopefully another. I don't know. I might have messed that up a little bit. Okay. I'm going to stop here for today because I need to do some things. I have work tomorrow, possibly, because my ankle is still kind of, I don't know. It's not terrible, but I don't know if it's, fuck. I guess it, you know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Tomorrow in Pokemon, where we try to fight that third gym. Actually, no, wait, no, sorry. We beat the third gym. But we lost like 4 of the Pokemon. That's right. I remember now. I need to clean off my dry erase board and possibly write the routes of caught Pokemon on there. That would be smart. Thank you for watching. Do like, subscribe, follow on Twitch, and I will see you all tomorrow, where hopefully we'll lose less Pokemon, but something tells me we'll lose more. Bye!